Do you want to know how you can attract real followers into your Instagram that will actually contribute to your author career and to the books that you share with them on your Instagram? Stay tuned as I get into why you don't actually need 1 million followers or even 100,000 followers to be successful in selling your books on Instagram. In fact, keeping your followers small or in small batches at a time will actually benefit you in the long run. I'm Killian Wolf with House Publishing. Before we begin, I'm gonna ask that you like this video and subscribe to my channel. I really enjoy making these videos for you, so I really hope that you can share a little love back. Okay, so I know that we all love the idea of having 1 million subscribers on pretty much any social media outlet, but listen, unless you as an author are so well known that it doesn't even matter when or what you post, people just still like and subscribe everything because they have loved you for years. The truth is, unless you're like that, you are not going to be able to handle 1 million subscribers, at least not in any meaningful way. Not right away. And while I'm at it, let me just say that those companies who promise to get you 1,000 subscribers or thousands of subscribers with their little automation thingy or whatever that they charge you money for, okay, listen, those are no good. I see authors doing that all the time. And let me tell you something, that they don't really pay attention to your hashtags or to your content, okay? You will be getting people from anywhere, all over, that have absolutely nothing to do with what you're putting down with your content. Okay, most likely they are just interested in a follow for a follow, which is why they jump to the occasion of liking anybody, and that is not going to do you any good. That is just, it is no good, okay? Because most likely they're going to unfollow you later, and let's be real, we're authors. You're an author, so what you are interested in is getting real followers who are readers interested in reading the books that you are writing. Am I right? Yeah, of course I am. So my advice to you is to keep your followers small, one batch at a time, and then grow from there. Why, you ask? Because of engagement, forming connections with each person who follows you. If you did not watch my video of engagement and conversing with your followers, watch it somewhere up here. Okay, you have to build a relationship, a connection with each person you reach out to, each person who follows you back, etc., etc. Anyone who follows you through a hashtag, make sure that you go onto their profile and see what they're about. Just drop a line, say hello, whatever. Okay, build a connection. It is important because assuming that they read in your genre, which presumably is why they're there, it takes a lot more than just dropping a photo post of your book every day just to make a sale. They don't know you, okay? It's the whole sales funnel thingy. It's important. You have to connect. I do not even have 1,000 followers, okay? Not because I'm still fairly new to my business, although that may be one of the reasons, but because in order for me to manage my time effectively, I want to be able to focus my efforts into one small batch at a time. Of course, I'll be speaking to those small batches in the future when I get newer batches, but for it to actually work, I need to be able to focus on each group and the same people. Okay, because I am an author, so I'm also writing, I'm editing, I'm doing other things, and it cannot just be talking to people all day, all night on Instagram, and neither should you. Okay, and if you're sitting there going, yeah, I connect, I talk to the same people every day, I get it, then ask yourself this. Have those people picked up your free reader magnet from your bio? Have they joined your mailing list? And if the answer is no, most of them haven't, then what is the point? How are you going to make sales? What's the point of you having a following on Instagram right now? Maybe it's just to show pretty pictures, because if that's the case, then why are you watching this video? How many sales are you making? Because with my small batches and my small following, I still make sales and I still have clients. So now, the point of this video, I'm going to show you 2 ways on how you can gain real followers on your Instagram. The first way is to find authors with much larger following than you. Yeah, authors who have sold bestsellers or just a lot of books and they're doing really well, and they have, 10,000 followers or even 1,000 followers. You get the idea. Go ahead and check out those profiles. Okay, you can follow them if you want, but what I want you to do here is to actually select their followers. Who is following them, that author? Why? Because you are selecting an author that's big in your genre. So those followers are people who read in your genre, meaning they may like your books. Okay, so now go down that list. I know this sounds like really lengthy, but trust me, believe me, it does work, because this is your target audience and social media is for this purpose, to connect with people who are like-minded. Okay, so check out each one of those followers, and if they make sense and they're not just a family member of that author or someone who doesn't even post anything about books, not saying that those people that don't post anything about books don't read, okay, but you want to find, posts of theirs that you can actually like and comment, and do that. Leave a comment or 2, like a few posts, connect with them right from the start, and then follow them. All right, because more likely than not, they're going to be like, oh, look, who's this person who's showing me some love? And then they're going to check out your profile, which you will have your reader magnet on there and say that you're an author in your genre, right? And they will say, oh, wow, they write books. They write books that I like. And boom, okay, you've got a real follower with great potential. All right, the second way to attract more followers is, you're gonna slap me, use your hashtags. And you're gonna be like, shut up, Killian. Yeah, no, duh, I know that. Yeah, okay, I asked you, are you using them correctly? Okay, 3 things you need to remember about hashtags. 1 is use all 30 spaces. There are 30 hashtags that you can use. So if you only use a few that you just like sit there thinking of, they're not gonna go very far. Okay, so use all 30 of them. The second one is to mix them up, because after some time of overusing the same hashtags, the Instagram algorithm actually ignores them. So you kind of want to alternate the days that you use batches of hashtags. Okay, and the third one is keep your hashtags relevant to your post, because you don't want to just put a random post of what you made for breakfast and put hashtag pancakes, and then suddenly now you get foodies liking your profile, which is fine, which is great, but it's just going to do nothing for you in the long run. Okay, so how do you get these hashtags? What is the best method to get hashtags? Let me show you. Okay, so we are on my Instagram. Let me show you how to get some hashtags. Go to search, which is up here, the little magnifying glass. Come up here, and then I, just for the sake of tutorial, I'm going to put down urban fantasy. Go to tags, urban fantasy books. Now, if you can see up on the top, hashtag urban fantasy, hashtag fantasy books, hashtag young adult books, blah, 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 go all the way. Okay, these are a great way to get your hashtags that are constantly being searched. And then what you want to do is go back and go to the next one. Well, that's photography, so no. So you can go to am writing fantasy, and I'm just, you can decide to go to whichever one you want. You can do this for indie author, publishing, okay? And then again, you can just copy and paste all of these. I recommend copying them on your desktop so that you actually can easily click and copy and then put them onto, you know, a file, and just get batches of 30, you know, batches of 30 of your genre, batches of 30 from indie author. Let's see what indie author says. Indie author. And boom, they're all up here. Indie author community, YA author, you get the idea. So yeah, that's my trick. Well, it's not much of a trick. It's actually kind of commonly known, but if you didn't know, now you do. Another way you can get hashtags is by going to flick.com, and you can put down whatever your genre, or, you know, it's not just for authors, it's for literally everybody. And they give you all the hashtags that you could possibly use. That costs money though, and you have to pay monthly for that service, but it is a good service, so highly recommended if you have the extra cash to spend. Now, if that is too much for you to go on there to accumulate all of these hashtags, and while you're thinking of what stories to write and what posts to post, what pictures to use, and what content to actually put in your captions that will captivate your followers and get eyes to your profile, then check out Content Cache, where I have done the work for you, and I give you over 700 hashtags and prompts for your Instagram and newsletter. Yep, even for your mailing list. It's an author content cache all in one for only $19.99. Highly recommend. Check it out. Before we go, I do have a bonus tip for you. You know those really big authors with all of the followers that we were talking about earlier? If you actually go on and follow them and you see like 140 comments, go all the way to the end and leave a reply on some of those followers if they're asking a question that you may know the answer to. Or, you know, you can just totally leave a reply anyway with something that's really captivating and stand out from the crowd, and it will attract eyes to your profile. Well, that is all I have for you today. Don't forget to check out Content Cache. I have left the link in the description bar down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe to Productivity, Accomplishment, and Revenue. I'm Killian Wolf. Goodbye.